What's effective communication at work? It's the ability to understand a fellow colleague when he or she is expressing his or her mind. And communication involves both spoken words and non-verbal cues. Understanding these non-verbal cues is very important in order to have a fluent and fluid workplace conversation with colleagues. For today's video, I'll be sharing with you 5 non-verbal cues that you've got to understand in order to communicate effectively in the workplace. The first one is for you to be able to maintain eye contact when you discuss with a colleague. When you maintain eye contact in the course of discussion, it builds trust. It shows value because the person you're discussing with tends to understand that you're paying attention to what he or she is talking. The next non-verbal communication cues that you've got to make effective use of at work is your appearance. There is this saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Yeah, the way you present yourself at work is very important. Let's say you want to see your boss to discuss about your new contract. The way you dress and present yourself in front of your boss is very important. You wouldn't look too casual in order to talk to him. Rather, you have to dress in formal attire. This way, it portrays professionalism and honesty and seriousness in what you're saying. The third aspect that you've got to watch out for as far as non-verbal communication at work is concerned is touch. In some cultures, like the United States, handshake is a way of assuring confidence. Likewise, a pat on the back is a way to show comfort to someone. Therefore, you should know when to touch a colleague and do it appropriately in order to show encouragement or comfort. Likewise, in Asian cultures, when you touch somebody, it might be misinterpreted as a way of flirting. Therefore, you have to be cautious as when you touch people and where you have to touch a colleague, either to express comfort or to show encouragement. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is Dango's Diary, and the topic for the day is 5 workplace non-verbal communication cues that you've got to understand in order to have effective workplace communication. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share with friends and family. And let's quickly continue. The 4th non-verbal cue that you've got to understand in the workplace is your voice tone. When you talk with people, you've got to watch out for your voice tone. If you shout, you speak too loud, this tone might misinterpret the message that you're putting across, because not every society or culture is the same. Like again, the Asian culture, when you raise your voice, it tends to be seen as an aspect of impoliteness, whereas in Chinese culture still, they speak very loud and this is okay. So it all depends on where you are, but as a simple rule, try to maintain a normal tone. Maintain a normal tone that syncs with the message which you're putting across. This way you'll be able to communicate effectively, and your listeners or colleagues will empathize with the situation and understand what you're saying. And the last non-verbal cue that you have to follow as far as workplace communication is concerned is your sitting or standing position when talking or discussing with colleagues. Yeah. Mind you, I'm not saying that standing is wrong, neither am I saying sitting is wrong. It all depends on the situation. Like, let's say you have a meeting. Normally you will be sitting because everyone else is sitting. But if you meet a colleague or friends, colleagues, workers, they say, in front of their office, maybe when they are heading out for lunch, in this case when you're discussing, it's but normal that you stand. But then there is a catch for this. Sitting or standing doesn't matter. However, the way you compose yourself during this process is what matters as far as the message is concerned. For example, if you sit in a formal meeting and your boss is talking to you or other colleagues are talking and your head is towards another direction, perhaps your arms are folded together like this, you're looking towards another direction, that is impolite. It doesn't portray a good message. Likewise, if you're the speaker, you're speaking and you turn your back to your audience, looking somewhere else while talking, it isn't polite as well. All these will not go well as far as your message is concerned. So understanding or setting non-verbal cues at work is very important. For today's video, I've been able to share 5 with you. The next part of this video, that is part 2, will dwell on the remaining 5 because I intend to enlighten you guys on 10 non-verbal communication cues that is an everyday practice at work. I hope this helps, and happy communication at work. See you next time, and thanks for watching. I love you all. Ciao.